Last thing you want to do is see me, right? Let's do it like that.
Yeah. I brought it up.
You got our spot?
Ready to rock and roll again?
I am. Let's do it. Almost feels like spring.
Well,
I'll take it. I had 2 inches of snow this morning again, or like a good inch too. Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Where did you
In the Poconos.
okay. Yeah.
I mean, that big storm gave me like 35 inches. You didn't realize I stacks with this though. It's ridiculous. Getting sick of it, actually.
It's awesome. It melts. It just makes everything up.
This has been the worst. This has really been the worst, I think. You know. And I don't have.
Yeah, we tried Doodles and Company because she wanted that. Oh, really?
Might have lost the.
Sounds crazy to go in I got I know the gas. I know gas station new food.
Oh, that's what I told her. That's another thing too.
$48. He's big. 6. Bradley Tuttle.
I don't think he actually wanted to.
Ooh. Man, this guy has a lot of arms and legs.
Yeah, he does. I have it on the side down.
Yeah, 6'6". 6'6". He's Well, welcome back. We're ready for game 2. Lehigh won game 1 9-0. An exciting game all the way around. I must say, just as many scouts are here to see Lehigh pitcher Matt Swanson. So pitching for Coppin State is Bradley Tuttle. He's a redshirt junior from Round Rock, Texas. First pitch is hit by pitch. Eric Shahaki back on base again. 4 hits in the first game. That brings up Gerard Sweeney. So Tuttle's a big guy, 6'6". Comes at you with a lot of arms and legs. So far, hasn't been able to find the strike zone. A little bit sidearm as well, so 2-0. Again, the key to the first game was getting guys on base. Both Shahaki and Sweeney got on the first 2 innings, led to 5 runs for Lehigh. Let's see if something similar can happen here. Curveball's down and in 3-0, so 4 pitches all pretty clearly out of the strike zone. So 3-0, I would expect Sweeney probably will be taking. Total finds the strike zone. 3-1. Weather getting a little nicer. You probably noticed we got some blue sky throughout, a lot less clouds, and the sun's kind of coming right at the batter. So we haven't seen that sun in a while, so it's a little strange to see it. That's a line drive. It looks like the center fielder's able. Nope, he must have missed that one. I'm sorry. That's going to lead to a play at the plate, and Shahaki's be able to score. I apologize. I couldn't quite tell from my vantage point if he caught that ball in center. Obviously didn't. A double for Sweeney, and Lehigh jumps right on the board right off the bat. That brings up Casey Rother.
Oh, isn't that crazy?
First pitch down and away. A lot of legs here, legs and arms, huh?
Yeah, for sure. The score
1-0, yeah.
top of the first.
Yeah, they're better. Here's a drive very high to left field. It is gone. Towering drive makes it over the fence and left. Casey Rother with a 2-run homer, and just like that, Lehigh has 3 runs. Casey definitely got under that ball and certainly had enough strength to muscle it over the left field fence. The boys having a little fun in the dugout with Casey. Yeah, the guys are gonna come back, right? So it brings up Adam Ritzbach. Two quick strikes. Third pitch is down and inside, so we have a 1-ball, 2-strike count on Adam Ritzbach. If you miss the excitement, 3 runs in for Lehigh. Just had a 2-run homer by Casey Rother. No outs. Fouled out. So the count remains 1-ball, 2 strikes. Ball outside. Swing and miss, so that'll be the first out. And that'll bring up Cam Hubbard. First pitch outside. Second pitch down low. Oop. Count to 2-1. We have 1 out. 3 runs in here in the top of the first. Oop. Cam leaves off that slider, and count goes to 3-1.
Sliders he's thrown.
Yeah. I think his fastball's all that. For how big he is. Yeah, another ball. I want to say in the dirt, but it's really the fake grass and dirt. The turf. We got a full turf field, thankfully, right? Otherwise, we probably wouldn't have gotten this game in today. So thankful for that. So we have Cam on first base with a walk. We got Joe Gorla comes to the plate. Takes a strike. The runner's off, and he's gonna make it. Another stolen base. Reminds me of the 1980s Cardinals or something. We're stealing bases. I think it's 0-2. I might have missed that one.
It's 0-2.
0-2. Yep, 0-2. I just love having the sun right in my face, but I can't complain, I guess.
Right in this field.
I don't think
the batter's face.
Foul ball out of play. So if getting quick starts is the name of the game, it's definitely been a good game the last 2 games so far. Definitely 5 runs in the first 2 innings in the first game, 3 runs so far here in the first inning of game 2. Ooh, and another hit by pitch. So 0-2 count. Joe Gorla gets hit by a pitch, and that gives Lehigh a runners at first and second now. Yeah, I don't think that's the game plan for any pitcher when you're up 0-2 is to hit the batter. Not anything you're looking to do for sure. So Coppin's catcher takes a little walk out, talk to his pitcher. Riley Davis coming up to the plate as the sun gets brighter, right in the batter's face. Doesn't seem to be bothering the Lehigh hitters too much right now. I can almost envision, this is Florida.
Yeah.
Maybe. Compared to what we've been going through.
The sun is good for us.
Yeah. First pitch, the runners are going. The ball's going to be thrown out in the left field. And Cam Hubbard will make it home. Also on the play, Jorgola goes down 2 seconds.
Full team.
We saw 15 games last year. I didn't remember seeing this many. So we're just running. So Cam Hubbard scores Lehigh's 4th run in the first inning.
Repeat of the first game.
It seems that way, right? Even more so. Yeah. We got 4 runs in the first, and there's still only 1 out, a man on second. And the big thing is just not getting. The good thing with the Lehigh pitchers that we saw in the first game is they were ahead of the hitters and had their pitches. They threw their pitches to get outs, lots of strikeouts. And you get behind, it's much more difficult, obviously, to do that. And I must say the Lehigh hitters are patient. They're not chasing bad pitches. They're letting those pitches go, getting on base, and it's leading the runs. Very patient today. Oops, swing and a miss. Outside. 2-2.
Full count, right?
Is it full count?
I think it's a full count. Because he was 2-0 on that fastball strike.
Okay. He got one over, and that'll be the second out of the inning.
Chase.
Is it Chase Carlton? Yep. I'll bring up Chase Carlton. He did not play in game 1, so this will be his first at bat of the season. See if Chase can get a little hit here.
One of the last games Chase played in last year, he hit the home run.
I remember that. Yeah, was that that was down in North Carolina, right?
I think so. Yeah, I forget.
Yeah.
So long.
I know, it was so long ago. Seems like a different lifetime ago at this point. The voice you're hearing, I have George Black here. He's actually able to breathe now a little bit, right? You feel a little bit better?
A little better.
Yeah. I always say I am the most uncomfortable I've ever been watching baseball when I'm on this side of the fence. I'd much rather be on the other side of the fence. It was so much easier, even when they were younger. This side of the fence is awful.
Yeah, true.
Right?
Yep.
It's just,
for sure.
I think it's taken years off my life, but luckily things have worked out pretty good in the first game.
Far, yeah. 3-0.
So the Coppin pitcher just hasn't thrown many strikes, and it's just not what you want to be doing. Oh, there's one. The Lehigh hitters definitely have been very patient, and they're taking walks. They're just not chasing those bad pitches, which is, I think, a good sign. That's off the
Boy,
plate.
Chase.
Chase works a walk.
Chase always seems to be on base. His 3
Yeah.
years here.
Yep.
3 years that he's here.
Yep.
He either walks, gets a hit. He always seems to be on base.
I'm not sure who this is. Oh, is this Quinn still?
35.
Yeah. Quinn McKenna, right?
McKenna, yep.
Yeah, we got Quinn. So we're in the ninth batter. Did you know what we did the first inning last game? We batted 9. We batted 9. Yes, we did. So we duplicated it again. All right, so 0-2. Outside, makes it 1-2. Tuttle for Coppin is certainly throwing a lot of pitches here in the first. Oh, got that one. So another good inning. Lehigh bats around in the first inning. This time, 4 runs on 2 hits. They left 2, and we will be back in a few minutes for the bottom of the first. So we're here in the bottom of the first, and it looks very familiar to game 1, doesn't it? Matt Swanson, who is also a Major League draft prospect, is starting game 2 for Lehigh. Lots of radar guns here.
Sitting 1-2.
Yep, so Matt's hitting about 92 on the gun. That probably didn't feel too good as he hits the first batter. That's Matt Day. That brings up Darren Hagan. First pitch a little high.
He's a big kid, too.
Yeah. I'll tell you exactly how big he is. He's 6'5".
Yeah.
Yeah, 6'5". Matt is definitely runners running. Oh, nice play. Adam Retzbach. I think he threw out 3 out of the 4 last year. He stays hot. Threw from his knees, right? Threw from his knees, right on the money.
That was a good throw, right from his knees.
Every pitcher loves that, right? Nice job.
That's how you start even.
That is. That is how you start it.
Back to even now, Matty. That was a hose.
Right? It's a great job by Adams. I'm going to let that go. Good job. Yeah, that would have been a tough play. The bunt down the line. Gerard Sweeney was smart to let that go, and it trickles foul. It's a little line drive that falls in front of the right fielder for a base hit. It's the one thing about these bats, you make a good pitch, and the kid's strong enough to saw it off, plops it in there. It's a tough one.
Wooden bat, that's shame.
Yeah, exactly. A wooden bat, that's in a million pieces. So that's gonna.
I think they'll think about running. Second thoughts about running now this time.
I would think they might have second thoughts about running. Third batter is Sebastian Sarbia. He played the first game. It's a fly ball out to right field. It's caught. It's for the second out.
Curveball. Goes off speed.
Yep.
He's got a tail on his.
Next up is Connor Walker for Coppin State.
They're sitting 91, 92.
All
That's
right.
it. Off speed.
90, 86.
86. Is that a curveball?
I thought that was a fastball, but no. Yeah, 93. Ground ball to Jared Sweeney. Just kind of bobbled it a little bit.
Two outs.
So Coppin has 2 men on. There are 2 outs. Adam, red spot goes out. Just tries to calm down Matt. Obviously, it's exciting to have all this attention. He just needs to kind of get back in with himself, get out of the inning, which he'll do. This is Colby Garrison is the batter. So we're here in the bottom of the first. 5-0 Lehigh. 4-0. Bit of a rally for Coppin State. Runner on second got in on a hit by pitch. Runner at first, an error. Called strike. So it's 1-1. Foul ball. So we see 93 is the hardest we've seen so far. Yeah.
Sun's coming out.
Oh yeah.
Heating up here.
Yeah.
Maryland's heating up. Boy.
Swing and a miss. So Matt gets out of that with no damage at all. So after 1 inning, it's 4-0 Lehigh. Yeah.
Top of the order, right?
Yep. All right, we're back. And Lehigh is batting here in the second inning. And just like the first game, we're back to the top of the order in the second. And Eric Shahaki, he got hit by a pitch his first time up. Just a bit outside. Just a bit. Had to. I had to do it. I apologize.
There you go.
That's a good crack. It is off the wall. Oh, it's going to be a play at second, but Eric Shahaki gets in there with the double. Stays hot. He's been on base. I have to look at the. He's been on base almost every time he's been up. Actually,
I think he's been up. If he was
He had
up
4 hits. I gave him 4 hits for the first game. I'm
4 or
thinking.
5, I think he's been on base 6 out of 7 times.
Yeah, I mean, could you ask anything more from your leadoff hitter? I don't think so. So it's been a great day for Eric Shahaki for sure.
Jerry Sweeney. What did he do his first time? Single?
Jared Sweeney had that double.
Double?
So
I missed it.
yes, he had a double.
I got here just when it hit, but I didn't know who was hitting.
Yep. Ooh.
That was out.
I don't know. As long as I've been watching games, if you're not around the strike zone, you never get that call that's close. You just never get it. It's just the way it works. So we got 1 ball, 1 strike. I'll tell you what. I mean, the order is just. You could just look them down this order. You just see a lot of runs coming this year, and with the pitching.
Yeah, it looks good. And it's a young order because other than Sahaki,
Yeah.
everyone else is an underclassman.
Yep.
I think you have 2 freshmen up the middle,
Yep. Yep.
junior on the corner,
Yep.
sophomore in center.
That's
Base hit.
up
Base
the
hit.
middle. It trickles through to center field. That's going to score Shahaki with the 5th run of the game. Perfect placement right up the middle.
Seeing eye single.
Yep, CNI single. We'll take it. So it could be a different game, but pretty much the same results. Lots of runs. Right now, 5 runs. Exactly what we had in the first 2 innings of the first game. Casey Rother had a big 2-run blast over the left field fence this first time at bat. First pitch inside.
Planes are going over here. It's like,
Yeah, I think we're on the flight path. It's like the old Shea Stadium, right?
ooh,
It's called strike. Yeah, I think it's was it BWI's? We're on the flight path, so some air travel.
Comes another one.
Yeah, it's good to see. I guess, right? One ball, 2 strikes to Casey Rother. Good Lehigh starting strong again. We have 1 run in already. 1 runner on first, no outs. 5-0. Swing and a miss. So that'll be the first out, and I'll bring up Adam Retzbach. Got the outside corner. Sweeney can run he's pretty fast, isn't he? Yeah, that's what I remember. So don't be surprised if you see him taking off here. No. It's a good pitcher to run on, I think. You know, the ball's a lot of times in the dirt. Yes, a lot of good pitches to choose. So we'll see if Coach Leary decides to send Sweeney. I wouldn't be surprised. And Tuttle probably thinking the same thing, throwing over, keeping Sweeney close to the bag. Going that's going to do it for him as the ball gets past the catcher and Sweeney makes his way to second. So runner in scoring position for Adam. Let's see if he could get a good crack and get Gerard home. That strike makes it a 2-2 count. Line drive, it's going to find the hole. Sweeney rounds third, he's going to score. Adam Ritzbach with an RBI single, and that makes it 6-0 Lehigh. A lot of singles too. Like not trying to kill the ball. 2 strikes. I think he cut down the swing a little bit, got the ball through the hole, got the run home, and that's really what it comes down to.
The runner was moving on it too.
Yes.
There's Mason and Ryan standing behind.
Yeah. You're saying when you're a pitcher and you know you did a good job and you don't have to pitch in game 2, it's kind of a good experience.
Could go for the snacks. Go for all the snacks.
And let me tell you, there are tons of snacks there. I think the Lehigh parents came through pretty good. Lots of bananas and apples. Weren't allowed to make the peanut butter and fluff sandwiches though. They had to be pre-bought. I don't know if you could buy them like that.
No.
Yeah, we have Cam Hubbard's here. Up. Yeah, the Lehigh players usually never, they don't ever get too hungry too often. They're well taken care of, and we thank all the parents for helping them out. Oh, yep.
1.8.
They called that a swing, so that will be a strikeout. All right, so it brings up Joe Gorla. We got 2 outs, 2 runs in, still runner at second.
Runner at first is Retzbach.
Oh yeah, first. I'm looking at the sun's in my eyes.
I don't blame you.
Plus, I'm getting delirious standing here for all these hours. No, I'm just kidding. Swing and a miss by Gorla. You kidding me? I'd stand here for 100 hours. What we've been through the last year, and on my head, whatever you want. I would have walked down here. I think anybody that knows me know I would have done that.
Walking with you.
Yeah.
Ooh, there it was.
And we're working on our tree costumes, right? We're going to be like trees and...
Walking the dog. Dog walker.
Yeah. Well, I got a dog. So, a swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pitcher strikes out the side, but not before Lehigh gets 2 more runs. So, a great start again. 6 runs in the first 2 innings of the game. We're going to go to the bottom of the second. It's 6-0 Lehigh. And we mute it. Did I mute it? I don't think I muted it.
They're still allowing
And we're back on.
outdoor.
Yep. All right, so we are back here for Max Fonson's second inning of work. He's got a 6-0 lead. Ooh, that one looked close, but didn't get the call. Is this the same home plate umpire, or is it a different guy?
No, I think it's a different guy.
Different guy.
Yeah.
First one was a little tough on the corners.
Oh, Matty.
There's a strike. 23. So this is Devon Dial. I think he played the first game. There's a strike. So 3-1 pitch. There. Oh, I don't know where that was. Maybe a little low. That looks like I had the plate. So Dial draws the walk, and I'll bring up number 8, Bruce Hilton. A couple different players. Yeah, must have been low. It looked like it had the plate pretty good. Ooh, ouch. Foul ball out of play, so strike one. Good thing I have a fence in front of me. That's all I can tell you.
Pitch. 81.
Yep.
Off speed.
Good off-speed pitch by Matt. So 0-2 count. Let's see if he brings the fastball up. That's what. No. A little bit up and out. Ooh. There's a little bouncer back to Matt. He goes to second for one. On the second, just a little late. Nice turn there by
Good
Matt
roll,
Swanson.
good roll.
Gets the lead runner for the first out.
Good throw, Matty. Good roll.
That's the kind of stuff you want to see because they haven't done a lot of that. Have been unable to do a whole lot of practice.
Practice for that.
Probably a couple. Or how many practices do you have on that infield? A couple?
One.
One infield practice.
Yesterday.
Let's go play a Division I game. Yeah, it's crazy when you think about it.
Pitch.
Yeah. Did they get that snow out of the outfield yet, or is it
Not the
no?
outfield. The outfield.
Outfield is like 15 feet of snow on it.
Yeah.
Is what I was
There's
told.
like a foot and a half still out there.
Wow.
Shoot. Maybe that rain now tonight. And
Yeah,
yesterday
it's
will
supposed to
knock
be
it out.
warm. It's supposed to be
This
warm
week.
this week, so it's gonna melt. But it's just a matter of
Getting out there.
how long it's gonna take to evaporate once it soaks in the ground. So this is Mike Dorson. I guess they're playing a lot of different people. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Oh God, they're 27. Foul back. 2-2? I think it's 2-2. I need a statistician. Anybody want to do it? Foul back. I think my head's getting too big. Right?
2-2. You do. Need a statistician.
I do.
Boy.
Fouled out of the play. Ooh, nice pitch. Nice pitch.
93.
93 mile an hour fastball.
Outside corner.
Yep.
Good spot.
So a big out there for the second out. And I'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Mario Aceves. He takes the first pitch for a called strike. Side. Swing and a miss.
Boy. 94
94?
on this guy. I didn't see that one.
So Matt's starting to heat up here. Definitely a little more velocity, getting into the groove. 92 mile an hour fastball, and that is the inning.
Good job, Matty.
So it's 2 straight strikeouts to end the inning, and we're going to go to the third. Lehigh is up 6-0.
All right, go find my way.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Have a safe trip. No. All right, Riley Davis is going to lead off at the top of the third for Lehigh. 6-0 lead. New pitcher for Coppin. Get you into his name in a minute. It's like number 29. Let me see here on my trusty roster. We have Jordan Hamburg will be pitching, a lefty from South Plainfield, New Jersey.
You got it.
I'm gonna miss.
He's a lefty in everything he does. I'm going to say, except for right's left-handed.
Let's count. 1, 2. So Riley Davis walks to lead off the third for Lehigh.
Let's go, Chase.
I'll bring up Chase Carlton. Chase walked his first time up. He squares a bunt, lays down a good one, but it's going to trickle foul. So that'll be 1 strike. Counts 1-1. That ball's high and tight, and it makes the count 2 balls and 1 strike to Chase Carlton. His father's right behind me, so he made it up here from Texas. Cut by Chase. That evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner's moving, swing and a miss, and he is safe. Stolen base for Riley Davis. Strikeout for Carlton. And that'll bring up Quinn McKenna with a runner in scoring position. Awesome. Thank you for our viewer from Illinois. A little baseball here in Columbia, Maryland. First pitch is outside. One thing a lot of people maybe viewing might be interested in knowing about, why are the players not wearing masks? They get tested before they come down here, and they gotta have a negative test. And once you get the negative test, they're good to go. lot of everybody outside, the fence is wearing masks, social distancing, that type of thing. So everything seems to be running very nicely down here. And I know a lot of people are very thankful. It's been almost a year since Lehigh played, as their season was cut short last March. I think they were at Fairleigh Dickinson University was the last game they played. Strike. Played 15 games last year, and that was it. So it's been a long road, and I know you could just tell by the players how excited they are to be back on the field. A little bit more of a sense of normalcy, even though it's not totally the way it was before. Swing and a miss. So 2 outs. That'll bring us back to the top of the order, and the on-base machine, Eric Shahaki. Again, he was on base 2 times in this game and has scored 2 runs. Got hit by a pitch the first inning, and he doubled in the second inning.
Take care. There you go. See y'all soon.
First pitch down and low for a ball. So Lehigh has 2 outs, but a runner in scoring position. Pitch is a little bit up for a ball. The 2-0. Runners moving, and the throw a little bit late. That one was a lot closer than a lot of the other ones. But Davis gets in there, another stolen base. He's had several stolen bases on both games. That's the second of this game. So can't emphasize it enough. The Mountain Hawks are going to be running this year. That's definitely one takeaway from today. Definitely running. So we got a 2-ball, 1-strike count on Shahaki. Oh, I was wrong. It was 3-1. So guess who's on base again? That's right. Eric Shahaki is back on base. So Lehigh has first and third, 2 outs. I'll bring up Gerard Sweeney, who will flip around and bat right-handed against the lefty. First pitch down low. Swing and a miss, so that's going to even up the count at 1-ball, 1-strike. Gerard Sweeney. Again, Lehigh has 2 runners on with 2 outs, first and third. Looking for a key 2-out hit here. Throw back over to first. Again, Eric Shahaki has 4 stolen bases, I believe, in the first game. So Don't be shocked if he goes. And maybe they try to steal a run here. Maybe he goes and gets into a rundown. That's possible. He is running, and the ball is hit down to third. The throw over, and that retires the side. So no runs for the Mountain Hawks here in the third. They leave 2. We're going to go to the bottom of the third. 6-0 Lehigh.
Center, but our field is still covered in grass. So you know how to play both.
Yes.
Yes.
So we're heading to the third inning. Matt Swanson still on the hill. Lots. Radar guns are still here, and probably not quite as many. Had a comment about the field. This is actually a very nice park. I guess it's all a turf field. There's a couple fields here. There's one behind us. There was a slow pitch, a softball game going on. Some kids swinging. So it's nice to kind of see that activity. Obviously, in Pennsylvania, we still have quite a bit of snow. So we're not quite there yet, but I know we have a week where we should get a lot of that snow melted, but it's going to be a while before we're playing games outside in PA. Fly ball. That is tracked in center, and the catch is made for 1 out. Good thing for Lehigh, they do have a turf infield, so they have been practicing on that as the snow was removed in the turf, but there's still, what I was told, about 1.5 feet of snow in the outfield, which is not turf. So obviously that snow has to go somewhere, and a lot of it's going to drain into the ground, and hopefully the sun can evaporate as soon as possible. But a lot of snow in PA this year, no doubt about that. So number 2 hitter Darian Hagan is up. He got a base hit to right field his first time at bat. Called strike, evens the count at 1-1. Foul ball out of play. That makes the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. So there's out number 2. First 2 up, 2 outs, and that'll bring the third place hitter up. That's a little dribbler that's going to go foul. So 2 quick strikes on the number 3 hitter, Sebastian Sarabia. One ball, 2 strikes. But sun's looking right at us here, so I know probably a lot of the field is shadowed a little bit right now. Next pitch is inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, we got 2 outs here. Lehigh is up 6-0, bottom of the 3rd. First game, they got 5 runs in the first 2 innings. This game, 6. Strike 3 called. Strikeout number 5 from Matt Swanson. And that will do it for Coppin State. So we're going to go to the top of the 4th, the Lehigh leading 6-0. Casey Rother leads off the 4th inning, hits a very high fly ball to center. Center fielder is able to get under and make the play for the first out. So it's a quick first out. I bring up Adam Retzbach. He had a single his last time up. First pitch outside. Second pitch a little high. If anybody wants to send me some comments and maybe make this a little bit more interesting. I know I have a viewer out there in Illinois. I definitely know I have one in Puerto Rico. Maybe tell me how much snow do you have on the ground? If you're from Florida, you don't have any, right? 2. Inside pitch gets called for strike. 2 balls, 1 strike.
I'm just saying, that's the last 9 or 10 months. They're invested like the rest of us are. They've done really well.
I was wrong with that. It was 3-1, and that is ball 4. So Adam Retzbach shuttles down the first base with 1 out, and that brings up Cam Hubbard. He walked, struck out, scored a run, stole 2 bases. Oh, I guess I gotta. Yeah, it's up the middle. Second baseman's able to flip it to the shortstop to get the out. So nice play out there for Coppin. So Cam goes to first on the fielder's choice, and that'll bring up Joe Agorla with 2 outs. I don't know if I'm natural. This is not easy to announce. I'm glad to do it, and people will get a chance to see this game. Now we have 2 outs. Runner at first. Joe Gorla up. Runner moving, and he gets there. The ball gets into the center fielder, and Cam ends up at third again. The Mountain Hawks are the flying Hawks on the base paths for sure today. And next thing you know, you have a runner at third. So another stolen base. The ball gets out past the infielders into the outfield. It allows Cam to go to third. 3 stolen bases for Cam today. Mountain Hawks, I don't have the exact total, but over 10 between the 2 games for sure. Line drive into the hole for a base hit. That'll bring home Gorla with the 7th run. And we've seen this a couple of times today where runners are moving in the scoring position and the batters are doing a really great job of finding the holes. They're not doing too much. They're just putting the ball in play right in between the fielders, and it's getting runs. So we've seen this all day. It's a great thing to see, obviously, and it's how you score a lot of runs. And that was run number 7 here in the 4th. Great manufactured run there for the Mountain Hawks. Brings up Riley Davis. And 2-out clutch hit, too. You definitely love to see that. Like I said, it's hard to believe this team had 1 outdoor practice just in the infield, you know. Just taking batting practice inside, just not the same thing as being outside, and it really hasn't seemed to affect Lehigh that much. Swinging the bat really nice. Oh, that pitch got the inside corner, so that'll be a strikeout on the 3rd out. But Lehigh is able to get a run across and make it 7-0. We're going to go to the bottom of the 4th. Lehigh 7-0. fourth inning. Matt Swanson ready to start the fourth inning. Starts off with the ball down low, 1-0. You get the middle of the honor, Connor Walker. Got on reach base on an error last time up. Second pitch a little outside. He's fast. It's a strike. I just got a question about Major League Scouts. There are a lot of Major League Scouts here. We've had Mason Black as a potential first-round draft pick. Don't know what the rules are. We're at a public park, so there really isn't any limit on, I think, people that want to come and watch. There's no one really checking you. You don't need tickets. So it's not a stadium. It's just a park where people have access in and out. You do have to wear your mask and social distance. And that's just the way things are working. So that is a strikeout. Strikeout number 6. So hopefully that answers that question. I don't know how many Major League Scouts are here today. There are still quite a few here. First pitch down low. I didn't totally get all that question. I know there's a lot of colleges and universities that are restricting any kind of spectators. I know next week Lehigh travels to George Washington and they play their games in Arlington, Virginia, and are not allowed to have any spectators. But if you're a Lehigh fan, you could watch the games on ESPN Plus. So I'm definitely going to be taking a break and watching the games on ESPN Plus next weekend. Swing and a miss. Hey, good. How are you? Yeah. So Colby Garrison works a walk, and Coppin State has a base runner, and that'll bring up Divin Dial. Let me see. I'm going to try to look at that question again. Yeah, so you're asking about a lot of JUCO players and a lot of opportunities. Maybe scouts could see them and they're not able to. I'm hoping as time goes on and more of these games are being played that it'll be opened up a lot more, you know. I mean, personally, I feel that, you know, it's relatively safe. You're outside. A lot of these fields, I know Lehigh's field is wide open. You know, they have their stands. I can understand maybe close that off, but it's a wide open area with the berm all the way around. Definitely safe to be able to have spectators. So at least some spectators. So we'll see. I think as time goes on, there will be more opportunities for scouts and some spectators, parents, what have you, to see some of these games. So we've one out, runner at first. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout, so there's no doubt Matt has started to really heat up. That would be strikeout number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikeouts, and we're in the 4th inning, so definitely heating up nicely. I'll bring up Bruce Hilton. Grounded back to Swanson in the 2nd.
Good news is you can't go anywhere without the keys.
Called strike. Foul ball. So I think I have 1 ball, 2 strikes. I'll admit I am getting a little lax on this because I am keeping score. So sometimes I look down and I miss a pitch, but hopefully it's pretty good. But I believe it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. We got 2 outs. A runner on first. A little bit outside. That makes it 2 balls, 2 strikes. Up, I'm wrong. 3 and 2. That is strike 3. So Matt Swanson strikes out the side. So we're going to go to the top of the 5th. Lehigh 7-0.
It's just like, it's a big, and, and part of it, his rationale, he said, not enough COVID. Because of the COVID, it's like, the high school kids,
It's a rough year.
Yeah.
It's 21. It is.
Oh,
Yeah.
But like we haven't like.
I have a really good. I'm the kid I had. Was
This change,
this season like now football quarterback, so he just didn't have a lot.
Yeah,
He
it'll be
was
more.
upper 80s, and there's no spot for him. They have like a glut of players now.
Right. That's what they had to make. Yeah, I think they just want to like keep the business, whatever. So yeah, they're gonna make a paper. There's a whole tryout process, a little wacky how it's like you
Yeah.
have to do the identification thing.
All right, so we begin the top of the 5th inning. Chase Carlton is going to be leading it off.
Yes, absolutely. So that's why people were mad. Like, you can't like recruiting kids and you're not telling the truth. I think that was addressed. And so there's a whole bunch of things that addressed. That was one of the deals.
I must say, I'm glad I have this little rise here. You know what I mean? Because it would have stunk down there. Yeah, it's not what you want, but at this point, it's not too bad. These phone cameras are amazing. I mean, it really is kind of like squeezing it nicely. Not bad. Oh, I'm gonna tell you where that clamp came from. When I worked in TV news, oops, I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, that's what it is. A TV news. The volume's being recorded, so I gotta be careful. Absolutely. Try to give him some context. So we have Quinn McKenna up. See if Quinn can get the inning going.
We're also gonna have like a 2S type team as well. But yeah, like top 88 high school guys. More or less.
I believe we have a 1-2 count. We got one out here. Top of the fifth. 7-0 Lehigh. Lehigh won game 1 9-0. Swing and a miss. This lefty they have in is pretty good. It's got some good stuff. And I must say, the sun is like literally right in the eyes of the batters. So, not the best time to be swinging the bat. I mean, literally, it's right in their eyes. You could see it, right? You see the sun. It's right in their eyes. So, probably not going to be a whole lot of scoring right now. First pitch is a strike. We're back to the top of the order in Eric Shahaki. He has been on base all 3 times with a double, a hit by pitch, and a walk. Scored 2 runs.
The other thing is, like, you'll have scouting directors and KGMs be like, you need to go there. And that's the thing, like, teams are, like, very vocal about, like, we want you guys to go there. That will help. Work in progress. Yeah.
The pitch is a little high. 3 balls, 1 strike. So guess who's on base again? I don't think anybody needs to know. Eric has been on base basically all day long. And it continues here in the 5th. He's done a great job. That bring up Gerard Sweeney. He's had a great day. He's had a single and a double, 2 runs scored. Throw over. Oop, that ball gets away from the catcher. That'll move Shahaki up to second on the pass ball. So Lehigh has a runner in scoring position here in the 5th inning. Let's see if they can get him home. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oop, another one down low. Uh-oh, I only have 10% battery life. I forgot. I brought my battery back.
That one went away.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah. And then usually what happens to me is like someone they know. I guess you make me look good.
Yeah. Oh, I agree with the backstop cover. I was a little nervous when I was coming down here because I know so many people that weren't able to come to the game were relying on me to get a good shot. So I'm very lucky that there's no backstop cover. And I'm actually elevated a couple feet. There's like a, runner's moving. Shahaki makes it to third. Walk for Sweeney. So first and third with 2 outs here in the 5th.
Oh, you stole.
We're actually kind of all set up in, like, I guess it's like a flower bed, but February 27th, even in Maryland, there's not too many flowers going on. So Casey Rother will be coming up, and the pitching coach for Coppin State is making his way to the mound. Anybody else want to chat? I'll answer anything I can answer. It makes things a little bit more interesting. Not that I'm complaining that it's 7-0 or it was 9-0. I'm fine with that personally. We've all been probably involved with games where we've been on the other side of the score, so we know how it is. Some days it just isn't your day. First pitch to Rother is down for a ball. Foul ball out of play. It evens it out. Nice catch on the Little League field behind us. It's just good to see just people out, you know, in the fresh air for sure. Swing and foul ball. Hearing the metal cleats on the sidewalk, concrete, you know, sounds that we just haven't heard for a year. Definitely good sounds. And I must say, the Lehigh players, they are having a blast, for sure. It's one happy dugout. Runner goes Sweeney, no throw. Two and two count on Rother. Uh-oh, we got another one. That's a base hit up the middle. That's going to score 2 runs. So a base hit by Casey Rother. Leads 2. Another big 2-out hit for Lehigh. And that makes the score 9-0. Yeah, just got a comment about, let's see, what was that exactly? North Park University baseball diamond sits on the edge of the Chicago River. So the backstop is along the first base side and a lot of balls in the river. Yeah, so I've seen a lot of fields built that way. I guess it's less valuable real estate, and not good if you're trying to get pictures or video or try to get some use out of the baseballs, because I've been to a couple fields where there's a river right there, and that's where they go, and they put nets up and they still go over them. So, swing and a miss. So that's the third out, but not before Lehigh gets 2 more runs to make it 9-0. We're going to go to the bottom of the 5th. 9-0 Lehigh over Coppin State. Are you serious? Are we really moving? Well, I think I've seen it all. We actually have a sun delay. I kid you not. That's what we got. We can't play because you see the sun. I'm looking right at it. I don't think the catcher could pick up the ball. So I don't know if we're going to actually wait for the sun to go down a little bit, or we're going to go back to the other field, which is behind us. I have no idea. It could be either way. But what we have going on so far is it's a 9-0 lead. We're at the bottom of the 5th. Lehigh's up 9-0. It's one of those days, just like the first game, really. A lot of runs scored right off the top. First inning, Lehigh was able to get 4 runs, highlighted by a Casey Rother 2-run homer. Second inning, Lehigh got 2 additional runs, and they've added 1 run in the 4th and 2 runs in the 5th, making 9-0. Pitching has been great again. Are we really? All right. So, I mean, you could only expect something like this to happen this year. I literally, you guys are going to love this. We're gonna stay live, and we're just gonna walk over to the other field. Is this fun or what? Yeah, you can grab that. Yeah, that's fine. We're just gonna walk it right over. I kid you not. Why don't you join me? Come on. So there's a field here, and now we're gonna walk over to the field there. Look at that. How exciting!
We're going to the shady field.
Yeah, we're going to the shady field. So the poor kids that are practicing on this field are gonna have to now go to the sunny field, I suppose. We're live and we're moving. Woo!
ESPN later, top 10.
You think? I just lost it.
First ever sun delay.
Yes. Let's see if I can get a good spot. The scouts beat me to it probably.
Yeah, hey.
Nah, I'm good. I just wonder if my legs will get me up on this wall. Oh. All right, we're good. Thank you. So if anybody ever wonders if there ever such a thing as a sun delay, there actually is, and we just experienced it. So we are actually on field 5. Right?
For anybody who struck out last inning, we're not going to count.
Yeah, we won't count those strikeouts last inning because that was totally unfair. Oh. All right, we're going to put the question out there to anybody watching. Sun delay. What is the strangest delay you ever experienced watching a game? I was just telling someone that my son was playing, I think it was 14U at Cal Ripken in Aberdeen, Maryland, Cal Ripken complex. And the sun was the other way around. It was blinding the pitch. It was like 8 a.m. We played through it. I don't think he was able to see a thing. Really kind of scary when you think about it, but anyhow, when we do get going, you're actually going to see the third of the Lehigh potential draft picks, and that's why all these guys are still here. All the scouts are still here to see Luke Reddick. Right, Luke is a junior and thought very highly of. So look forward to see him. How you doing?
Quick pausing.
Hey, great job. You could play this game a little bit. I like to see it. No, it's awesome. It was great. Okay. This reminds me of Ripken, remember? All right, so let's play the rest of the game on field 5, why don't we? Okay. So Luke Reddick is about to make his 2021 debut. He's going to be facing the bottom 2 in the order, starting with Mike. So here we go. First pitch is a little high. One ball, one strike. Little outside. Ooh. Luke hits the inside corner, so that makes the count. One ball, two strikes. Two and two. So just to recap, we're in the bottom of the fifth, 9-0 Lehigh. He paints the corner, gets the called strike for the first out. Mario Guefas. The batter, he struck out his first time up. Curveball in there for a strike.
Let's go, Mario!
Another breaking ball. Another strike. Go inside, makes the count one ball, two strikes. Nice curveball for called strike three. So two straight strikeouts for Luke Reddick. I'll flip the order to the top and Matt Day. First pitch called strike. Swing and a miss. Retzbach gets it, completes the play to first. Close play. But that'll retire to side. Three strikeouts. So Luke Reddick continues the strong pitching for Lehigh. We're going to go to the top of the sixth. 9-0 Lehigh. No, we don't have the sun, so we don't have to worry about it, right? But this is top of 6. Yep, top of 6. 9-0. Yeah, I don't have any runs for them, I don't think. All right, we are back, and we are going to the top of the 6th inning. Cam Hubbard's going to lead off. He has been on base twice. I'm down for 3 stolen bases. 2 runs are scored. So Valerie, we're having some good conversation here. You said there's not a delay, but one of the local JUCO games, Oakton College, had a game. Hold on. Had a game. Let me read that again. Had a game still be played after midnight. Had so much fog that it was hard to see the field. I think I've been involved in some youth games that had some fog, but yeah, I mean, when you play some of these early games, I know we had some ice on the field once, played in snow. There is a drive by Cam Hubbard down the right field line. He is standing up at second with a stand-up double. Brings up Joe Gorla. But has anybody ever had a sun delay, though? That's what I want to know. Foul ball out of play. I kind of miss the sun right now, actually. Getting a little cold. That's a drive up the middle. Shortstop makes a great play and gets the out. Probably one of the best plays we saw today. Nice play by the shortstop. Made the diving play and completed by making a nice throw. But that moves Cam Hubbard to third with 1 out. First pitch is a strike. Riley Davis is up. Takes a called strike, so that makes the count 1-2. Again, we have 1 out here. Top of the 6th. 9-0. Lehigh. Runner on third. Ball's in the dirt. Cam Hubbard led off with a double down the right field line. He moved to third on the spectacular play by the shortstop. And it brings us to where we are right now. Riley Davis trying to find a little hit here to get the run in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oakton College is in northern Illinois. Did you get a lot of snow out there this year? What's it look like? Are you able to play games, or is it a long way off? Riley Davis walked, by the way, so we have runners at first and third. Oh, okay. They won the junior college championship, D3 World Series in 2018. That's great. Chase Carlton's up, swing and miss at the first pitch. So again, we have runners at first and third. Let's see if Davis runs. I wouldn't be surprised. Foul ball onto the original field we started playing on. So now we're going to hit the foul balls over there like we were hitting the foul balls on this field.
Yeah, it's north of the Springfield interchange.
Yeah.
Ball's down. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Carlton.
That's a good one. I've never stayed there. Stayed in one of the places too.
That one's okay.
Ball's down low, but that's going to allow Davis to make it to second. So now we have runners at second and third with 1 out.
Hey, Chris. Chris, good seeing you, man. Good seeing you.
Looks like he went around for strike 3. So 2 outs now. And I'll bring up Quinn McKenna. See if Quinn can find a spot out there and get these 2 runs home. Ball's down.
It's not the least of my issues, but I would be lost. Like, I would go to any game with a 30, like, if I had a guy within like 30 miles, I'd be insane about it. That's, yeah, I wouldn't be able to get to
Singing 10 songs.
It's a high fly ball. Second baseman is underneath it and makes the play for the 3rd out. So there goes the top of the 6th for Lehigh. No runs. We are still at 9-0, and we're moving to the bottom of inning number 6. So we'll be right back. All right, we're back. Dorian Hagen, the number 2 batter for Coppin, leads off. He has gotten a hit and struck out. He swings. The ball's going to be out of play for a strike. Luke Reddick beginning his 2nd inning of work. He struck out the side in the 1st inning he pitched, last inning in the 5th. Pitch is outside, 1-1. This breaking ball just missed a little bit outside. That makes the count 2 balls and 1 strike. Ooh! That flies out of the hands of Hagen. Big loud strike makes it 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's most biggest necessity in this
You need like,
Strike 3.
I'm gonna go see a game next Tuesday. I'm
So 4 up, 4 Ks, 2 looking. So 1 out here. Sebastian Sevilla. He bounces it to first. Let's see. Luke gets over there. Makes the play. Very nice. I'm sure they're able to do that inside, and Lehigh guys perform that flawlessly. 3-1, out number 2. Brings up Connor Waller. Reached on an error in the first and struck out in the 4th inning. Swing and a miss. One ball, 1 strike. Strike. There's a strikeout for the 3rd out. Well, I hope you guys in Illinois get to play soon, but the weather's been crazy, so I could certainly understand with all the snow melt and whatnot. I'm actually going to leave the audio on. We don't have any more music playing. Sometimes the music, I have to click out of it. YouTube doesn't like the copyright music playing in the background, so that's why I mute, but I'm going to leave it up. We're going to be going to the top of the 7th. Yeah, I think a lot of fields in the Northeast, there was snow on my ride down here, really up until I got here for the most part. I mean, there was a lot less as I came down from Pennsylvania, and I live an hour north of Lehigh, which is in Bethlehem. You don't have to go too far north to see snow, so this is about an area where you can go. This is about where you probably could start playing baseball when you're going south from Pennsylvania. So anything north is a little iffy, and if you don't have a turf field, it's not going to happen. So, and of course, a lot of teams aren't traveling as much because of the COVID situation, and they can only go so far. So I know next week Lehigh will be traveling a little farther south down to George Washington University, and they play their games in Arlington, Virginia, so a little bit farther south. Both games will be on ESPN Plus on Saturday. Of course, they're supposed to be Andrew Knowles the Beast. I was just talking to his father too. It's funny, one of the sad things about the epidemic is a lot of the parents just really haven't been able to really meet each other that much, especially anybody in the freshman players. A lot of times we'd be able to meet up in the fall Ground ball to short. Shahaki is retired one of the few times today. But like I was saying, a lot of the parents really have had a hard time meeting up. The fall is a great time to meet up when the scrimmages and a couple games. All that didn't happen this year, and so I just met Mr. Knoll today, and I look forward to seeing his son play and all the new players that they have here. Of course, my son is a sophomore, and we played 15 games last year, so I almost feel like we're still new in a way. So just kind of strange, but like I said, everybody is thrilled that we're playing these games today, and it's just a huge sigh of relief to finally see these guys out there playing, and they're just having a great day. Yep. Well, I hope you don't have flooding out there in Illinois. I know that's just going to make it worse. So, I mean, you get all this snow, you like it to kind of melt kind of slowly and kind of get soaked in that ground the best you can. Unfortunately, in the north and the Midwest, a lot of the ground is still frozen. It's tough to play. A little grounder back to the pitcher. That will be the second out. Gerald Sweeney, and now bring up Casey Rother. Did a big two-run single last time at bat. 2 RBI single, make it 9-0. I can say one thing, when Mr. Sun goes down, you know it's February. It's definitely getting a little chilly out here. So these last couple innings are going to be a little cold, I think. Let's go, Andrew. Let's see if Andrew gets in there. I don't know. Looks like Adam Retzbach is still in the game. It's a fly ball. It's deep and gone. Wow. Second home run for Casey Rother. Hits one on the other field. He moves over here to field 5 and takes it over the right field fence for a home run. That one actually took me a little off guard. It just seems like he threw his arms out there and the ball just traveled. It tells you a little bit how strong Casey is. Definitely a powerful young man, and he just muscled that baby right out of here over the right field fence. So that makes it 10-0. 2 homers for Casey. Lehigh players enjoying in the moment. They've enjoyed just about every moment of today, I gotta tell you. I don't even think they mind getting up at 5:30 or whatever they got up to get on the bus to come down here. And I'm sure the bus ride back to Bethlehem is gonna be just as fun. And they deserve it. And I know when I watch these guys play, I think of the seniors that weren't able to finish their career the right way. And we all, think of them. I think of them a lot, because I really was looking forward to seeing them play a lot more. And I know these guys are thinking of them too. A ground ball to third. It gets past the first baseman. Adam Retzbach is going to make his way to second, so he will be in scoring position with 2 outs. That'll bring up Cam Hubbard. Cam Hubbard had a double last time up. Big swing by Cam. According to my count, Cam has had 3 stolen bases. He scored 2 runs today, so he's a nice day in game 2. Ball is past the catcher. That's going to move Adam Ritzbach to third. Let's play third. Ball a little high and outside, so we got a 2-1 count. Lehigh recruit nationally or regionally? Yeah, Lehigh recruits nationally, I would say. There are a lot of Pennsylvania and New Jersey kids on the team, but they definitely have a player from Texas, Illinois, Puerto Rico, let me think, Florida, Illinois. The starter, Matt Swanson, was from Illinois, major league prospect. Probably going to hear his name called in the draft, more than likely. So yeah, Lehigh does recruit throughout the country. A lot of Northeast kids though, which is nice. A little grounder to second. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But Lehigh does get 1 more run to make it 10-0 on the Casey Rother homer, his 2nd homer of the day. And we are going to go to the bottom of the 7th, 10-0. Curious, do I still have Adam Ritzbach's sisters? Are they still watching? Give me a little comment. I'd say you're definitely still watching. Grant Williams. So Grant Williams will be hitting for Colby Garrison. Luke Reddick is on the hill for his 3rd inning, but nothing short of spectacular. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 strikeouts out of the 6 batters that he faced. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 6. 6 out of 7. Can't get much better than that. That brings up Devin Dial. First pitch is a called strike. Swing and a miss for strike 2. It's amazing to me how all the pitchers seem to be just dialed in, the first game. Yeah, getting ahead, throwing pitches that they want, hitting the corners. Very impressed. There's a line drive. That's going to fall to center for a base hit. So nice hit by Dial. So he'll be on first base with 1 out. And I'll bring up Bruce Hilton. It's a ground ball to first. Rother goes to short. And it's going to be a double play. It's going to be a double play. So he interfered. What do you do? Interfere? I don't know. Yeah, I know. A game like this, you probably don't do that. But so the umpire called interference on the runner sliding in. I guess I didn't give the. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest with you, but it's just not Coppin's day. It's probably the best way to say it. And that's a double play. Their coach isn't too thrilled with it. Yeah. No, I didn't see it. No question, classes still in person. Are they online at Lehigh now with COVID? Most classes at Lehigh are online. However, they are back and students are living in the dorms. And there are some in-person classes, I believe. But my son is I think he might have one lab. So most of it, they are online. I believe they have a plan to get a lot more in-person classes starting in the fall. But that's the way that is right now. I don't know. I do believe there are some in-person, but not too many. Got a lot of good questions out there. Thanks. I mean, when you have a 10-0 game, I was told I have a friend told me I should tell some stories, so I am keeping my audience, though. I still have 48, so I guess it's somewhat interesting. But shout out to Valerie, who's been sending me some nice questions from Illinois. And Valerie, keep on watching. We may have some more games. I'd love to see you come back on and watch some Lehigh games. If you have ESPN Plus, check out Lehigh next weekend. We're going to be down at George Washington University, and those games will be on ESPN Plus. little bit better than one camera angle and listen to me talk. Ooh, I missed that first one. So anyhow, we're leading off to the top of the 8th. And it'll be Joe Gorla. And a strikeout. So we got one out. That'll bring up Riley Davis. Riley walked his last time up. Swing and a miss. One ball, 2 strikes to Riley Davis. Hard hit ball to shortstop. He bobbles it momentarily, makes a strong throw over to get Riley Davis. So nice play by the shortstop to stick with the play. We're going to have a pinch hitter for Lehigh. We're going to have Charlie Von Wern. He lines it, and it's going to stay fair and go to the fence in right field. Von Warren is going to be standing up at second for a double. So Charlie Van Warren gets his shot and makes the most of it with a line drive double down the right field line. And he'll be standing at second base with 2 outs. Ty Young's up. Ball hits off the plate, and that's going to allow Von Wern to go to third. So Young is batting for McKenna. Pitch outside. 2-0. So let's see if Lehigh can get this run across here with 2 outs here in the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. It's a 2-1. Called strike, so that evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ooh. Just missed inside, so that'll make the call 3-2. That's a ground ball to second. Second baseman makes the play to first for the final out. And there'll be no runs this inning. We're going to go to the bottom of the eighth. It's 10-0 Lehigh. Still out there? Oh. We got a new pitcher for Lehigh. It's going to be number 39, Carlos Torres, here in the bottom of the eighth.
You freezing?
I'm hoping the Torres family in Puerto Rico is still tuned in. You would have had a long day waiting for this, I guess, but they were watching in the beginning. I hope they're watching now. The Torres family from Puerto Rico, yeah.
What inning is this? Bottom seven?
Right. It's the eighth. It's a bottom eighth. Yeah, I know. A lot of baseball, right?
Yeah,
Let's play three, right? Why not? I don't think even we want that. All right, so the 2021 debut for Carlos Torres is coming up. There we are. Carlos is watching. Good to see that you hung in there. We are all true baseball fans, and I'm sure you'd be standing here the 6 hours that we are, without a doubt, even though it's a little colder here than where you are right now, for sure. First pitch is a ball. So Bruce Hinton, we have the 7, 8, and 9 batters for Coppin State. A little bit outside, so 2-0. What do you get? 90.8. 90. Okay. Carl's throwing about 91, so that's nice to see. You've got a walk, so that'll bring up Nick Morales will be batting. Nick Morales. So first runner is on here in the 8th. Lehigh's up 10-0. Yes, another question about Lehigh players playing summer ball. Yes, they did. The top 3 prospects played, I believe, all down in Florida this year. I'm sure a couple other ones played. There's a league actually close to where I live in Scranton, Pennsylvania, where a number of them played as well. So not as many offerings. Obviously, a lot of the summer leagues canceled. There's a nice pitch for a strike. A lot of the summer leagues canceled. Cape Cod League, a lot of the big leagues canceled, but a lot of the guys found places to play. Like 3 players played down in Florida. Some played in Pennsylvania. And some didn't play and just worked on training. So it's a little bit of mix from all the players. So some haven't played in a year. Oh, there's a base hit to right field. Batter just kind of stuck his bat out there and met it, and Coppin has a little something going here. Runners at first and second, no outs, and that'll bring up the 9th place hitter. No, this might be the leadoff hitter. Yep, this is the leadoff hitter, Matt Day. What the heck's going on here? Nine. So no outs here, first and second. We're here in the 8th. Just need to get some outs here. That is a nice play at second. Got 1 out there.
One of the coaching staff there went off and spoke to
So at this point, we're just trying to get the outs, trade outs. Might even give up a run. Could use a strikeout here. We're not going to say no to that. We have Darian Hagan, the 2 hitters up. Coppin did score 11 runs against Navy their last time out, so they can swing the bat. There's a bunt. Kind of a strange play when you're down by 10.
Oh, really?
Ball a little high. So we got runners at first and third for Coppin. There's 1 out. 1 ball, 1 strike. He squares the bunt again. Pulls back, takes a ball. Oh, you're good, you're good. Oh, yeah, yeah. Squares the bunt again. Takes it high, so the count is 3-1. Takes a strike. Kind of thinking the bunting is just a distraction method. So regardless, we got a full count. A big pitch coming up here by Carlos Torres. Ooh. So that's a walk. That's going to bring up Sebastian's Suburbia. Certainly could use a little tap back right back to the mound. Start a double play. That'd be nice. Oop, a little bit high. Ooh, that's a good pitch. Good job. So that evens the count at 1-1. Again, it's a little cold, so it's hard to get a good grip on the ball. You know, the sun's long gone. And once you find that release point, I think it'll be good here. There you go. Nice pitch. Nice curveball by Carlos. So that makes the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. That was a great pitch. Great pitch getting that over. Coach for Coppin is having a little meeting with the batters like, yeah, you weren't going to hit that one. So we got 1 out, bases loaded, 1-2 count. We're here, bottom of the 8th, 10-0 Lehigh. Just a little bit inside, so that evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yep. Oh, he's going to be out. Oh, just missed the tag. So the ball gets by the catcher, and that's going to make it a full count, I believe. Now 2-2. Runners move up to second and third. And that's Coppin's first run. So 10-1. Ball 4. Coach Leary's going to be making a pitching change. So we got 1 out here, 10-1 bases loaded. And we're going to have a new pitcher coming in. Not sure who it is. It's going to be Sam Worth. Sam Worth will be pitching for Lehigh. He's got the bases loaded, a 1 out, 10-1. I've had a hard time keeping track of defensive changes. I believe Joe Yupp is catching for Adam Retzbach. Haven't been able to keep up on all the defensive changes, but I will let you know that in case anybody's out there. And I did miss that. Again, we got Sam Worth. Yeah, I don't believe any Lehigh players played in that New England League. I think things are going to be a lot different this year, and there may be some coming up that way. Tough to find players. There are a lot of players that wanted to play last summer, and it was tough, especially when the Cape Cod League canceled. You know, there was just an influx of players that were just looking for different places to play. Hopefully things will be a little bit better this year for that. Of course, you have a lot more players still playing college baseball with the relaxed rules on eligibility. Shorter draft last year, shorter draft this year. So it's just crazy. Just crazy out there, and certainly wish everybody all the best following their dreams, if that is what they're trying to do. Anyhow, we'll get back to action here. We got bases loaded. It's 10-1. First pitch outside for a ball. Connor Waller. Sam's able to get that second pitch over for a called strike, so that evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Yes. Yep. Yeah, last summer, a lot of cancellations. So I don't think any of the summer leagues have made any decisions on that, but I'm hoping for the best and that everybody that wants to play in some of those top summer leagues will be able to play. You'll definitely see some Lehigh players out there as well. So we got a full count. Oh, that's a little humpback. I thought that had a little more. Thankfully, it didn't. Nice pitch by Sam, and is able to get the out at second. I was a little worried about that one. I thought that had a little bit of bloop action to it, and it would have fallen in, but Sam really sawed him off well, and just a little harmless fly ball to second base. So now we have 2 outs, bases still loaded, 10-1. Nice breaking ball. Nice breaking ball. For a called strike. Ooh, he swung. You better believe it. Yep. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's a breaking ball. It's going to go out to right field. And the play is made. And Sam Worth does a very good job. Gets out of trouble. Coppin only scores 1. 10-1. No, am I wrong? Yep, I did not score that one. Whew. Kudos to everyone sticking with me. I'm very happy to see that. I just like to let everybody know that it's been my pleasure to do this for you guys, and hopefully, you know, if there's any need and I'm able to do it, I'm sure willing to do it. What inning? We are in the top of the 9th, so it's 10-1 Lehigh, top of the 9th. 2 9-inning games. The first game, Lehigh won 9-0. We got a 10-1 lead. Lehigh has a 10-1 lead in this one. So it's been a very good opening day for the Lehigh Mountain Hawks. Like I said earlier, I think that bus ride back to Bethlehem will be a fun one. Yeah, I don't think they mind it. Don't think they mind it at all. At least they're not coming from North Carolina, which is a lot later. I have 10-1. 10-1 the 9th, yeah. Top of the 9th, yeah.
They must have heard you, Carlos.
Who?
They texted, yes, we are. Weren't you saying?
Yeah. They told me. Thanks. Ha ha ha. Yeah, isn't YouTube great? Lots of baseball. So I'm sure a lot of people are doing similar things, and it's great. I know we're able to kind of get this video in front of some people that aren't able to be here, and it's great. Especially when you're having a good game, you know, it's good to be a part of that for sure. So Eric Sakati. Going to get one more at bat. Yes. Well, actually, we went to Penn State, so Syracuse was a rival in football for against Penn State. Yeah. Syracuse. My other son, applied to go there, but and I had a cousin that went to Syracuse. And I heard all the epic stories about the snow there, that's for sure. I live in the Poconos of Pennsylvania, and we have snow like you can't believe. We got 35 inches a couple weeks ago, so I've seen my fair share of snow this year. It's actually great to look out and see no snow, and it's kind of sad that I have to drive back up to it. Yes. Penn State. Yeah, when I was at Penn State, someone painted the Nittany Lion orange from Syracuse. I think it was a homecoming game when I was there. So, had some interesting games with Syracuse, but usually wins for Penn State. Gerard Sweeney is up. We got one out. It's a grind. Definitely 18 innings of baseball. Your very first day after riding on a bus coming down. I think they got here about 2 hours before game time, the Lehigh Mountain Hawks. And, it's good to be young. But it's definitely not an easy thing to do, to play 18 innings of baseball. And after not being really practicing, everything they've done basically has been inside. Very impressive day for them. All the way around. I just think everything about it's been really good, and it's going to be a fun year. And hopefully everybody can follow Lehigh this year. They're picked to do very well in the Patriot League. Patriot League play will be beginning in a couple weeks. There's a drive out towards left field. The center fielder cuts in front of the left fielder and makes the play for the second out. And let's see, Casey Rother. Casey's had a great day today. 2 homers. He went left on the first field, and now we're actually on the second field, and Casey hit one out to right. So 2 homer day is always a great thing as a batter. Yeah, Jim Boeheim, I don't think is ever going to retire. So, I think he'll be there for a while. And of course, I'm from the Scranton area. One of Jim Boeheim's favorite recruits, current coach Jerry McNamara, is from Scranton. And he helped win a national championship for Syracuse. I don't know, was it not, almost 20 years ago, probably. Probably not quite 20 years ago, but it's up there. So ground ball to first. First baseman's going to take out an assistant, and we're going to head to the bottom of the ninth. 10-1 Lehigh. Thanks a lot for the comments. That's really made this second game a little more interesting. Hopefully you've enjoyed our game here. 2003, that sounds about right for the national championship. Jerry McNamara was a freshman. He is known as one of the best basketball players to come out of my area, Pennsylvania. And he is an assistant coach, right? Beat Kansas, yes. Can you imagine being a freshman from a little town in Pennsylvania and come to Syracuse and win a national championship your first year? Pretty amazing when you think about it. I wonder if he'll be the next head coach at Syracuse. It's possible. Yes. Valerie, I agree with you about YouTube being a recruiting tool. Video has been the only recruiting tool for college coaches, because they still can't go and visit. They still can't have any recruits. They can't go recruit anybody. The dead period for Division I colleges has been extended, I believe, beyond now. So YouTube, video. I know a lot of travel teams that I've seen have actually had broadcast crews come in and do games with multiple camera setups. So definitely things are changing as far as the recruiting, and I'm sure you'll see a lot more of that for the kids that are coming up. So Sam Worth got out of a real big jam last inning, and he's going to finish it out here in the ninth. Ground ball is short. Play made over to first, so the first out here in the ninth. And I will admit, I'm kind of like done keeping score. I hung in there. I tried my best trying to keep score. It's really tough trying to keep score, watch what's going on, wear this mask, have my glasses fog up, have sun in my eyes. It's been an interesting day, but certainly glad I got an opportunity to do this. Nice breaking ball by Sam. Sam had a really good 2020 for whatever, how many games we ended up playing. He was nearly unhittable coming out of the bullpen, a couple saves, I believe. And he just mixes the ball up really well. And another strikeout for Sam. So Coppin is down to its final strike, our final batter. Final out. Might not be the final batter, but we got one more out to go. Called strike on the breaking ball. More college baseball on YouTube. Ooh. Ball's hit hard, went off Samworth's leg. He appears to be okay. Yeah, he's a tough guy out there. He's fine. The ball ricocheted over the third base, and the batter is able to make it safe. So I think he's fine. It looks like the Lehigh staff is going to come out. Coach Larry is going to come out and take a look, make sure Sam's okay. Yeah. He looks fine. I might give him a throw, just make sure he's fine. But he took it off pretty. There was a pretty good shot at him. But, yeah, these kids are tough.
It's going to leave a mark.
Yeah, it's going to leave a mark. None of these kids are going to admit it hurts. That's for sure. So, yeah, it's a good place to get it. So I'll have to get an ice pack for Sam, but I think he's going to be fine. Was it really? Wow. I was just told that was 107 miles off the bat. Wow. So that was definitely, that was serious business coming off the bat there for sure. Wow. Valerie, thank you so much for all your questions. I'm glad that you stuck with us, and it's great to see that there's a lot of college games on YouTube. I kind of figured there would be, because a lot more people, are able to broadcast live on YouTube and more comfortable using it, and everybody's more comfortable talking to a phone, and no one looks at you like you're crazy. And people are they're just thirsty for it, so it's popular. But again, if you want to see a lot of Lehigh games, if you're interested in checking out how the Lehigh Mountain Hawks are going to do for the 2021 season, definitely check out ESPN Plus. They have the games. A lot of the Patriot League games are going to be on ESPN Plus. And if you have that, I have it. It's really, there's so many. If you love college baseball, there's tons of cool games on there. I've watched a lot of really good ones already. So there's plenty to watch out there, and plenty of games on YouTube for one camera setups like this. It's all good stuff. We've waited a long time to see this. It's really hard to believe that a whole year has gone by, and I haven't seen a lot of the parents in all that time, and a lot of these kids, and it's just really therapeutic to kind of be here and see the guys in brown and white, you know, in the dugout. So I'm excited. And then have 2 good wins. Although this one's not quite over yet, but runner runs, and that's a swing and a miss for the final out. So Sam Worth has a good performance all the way around. Great job by Lehigh. 9-0 win in the first game, 10-1 win in the second game. And like I said, they're going to have a great ride back to Bethlehem. It's going to be a fun ride on the bus. So again, thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. I would do another game if they had it. I mean, this is right up my alley, and I'm just taking it all in, everything I can. And I'm glad that I was able to do this for everybody. Look at the guys out there. They haven't. I'll zoom in a little bit for everybody. Look how happy they are. Yeah, absolutely. Major League Scouts have not been able to see. If there's no college games, they had no place to go. So, like I said, I don't know how many scouts were at the games here today, but there were quite a few. And, you know, I think we have some, obviously Mason Black is a potential first-round draft pick for Lehigh. And, oh, no problem, Barbara. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. My parents are from Cincinnati, Ohio, so I'm a big Reds fan, actually, so. Oh, it's okay. Hey, look at the repeat. I think it'll be up there. And follow Lehigh. Get the word out. So, 10-1. No problem, Cindy. No problem. What do you think Coach is saying in the huddle there? I think he's pretty happy. Coach Leary, I think, is pretty happy. He's had a hard day. It's not been easy for these coaches, and we're really happy for everything they've done to give our kids the opportunity. Everything Lehigh University has done. It's not been easy for anybody. So I'm going to sign off again. Thank you, everybody, for the comments. You made the second game more interesting than the first, and I'm glad that everyone chimed in. And thanks, Melissa. Thank you. It's my pleasure. My pleasure. Now I got to ride home to the snow. Literally, I have snow banks about 8 feet tall. It's crazy that I'm going to be doing that. No problem, Valerie. Thank you for tuning in. Jeff. Hey, Jeff. Oh, Jeff Antolik. How are you, Jeff? Let me see. Let me read your comment again, Jeff. Oop, I missed your comment, Jeff. Yeah, I did the live stream because there was no other stream here. And people wanted to see it, and I don't mind doing it. But thanks for everybody watching. It's fun. Anybody knows me knows I would stay here another 10 hours. I'm just crazy like that. I do enjoy it very much, and it's absolutely no problem at all for me to do this. And hopefully I'm getting a little bit better at it. It's not easy. Anyhow, I'm going to sign off, guys. Thank you again so much. We will see you soon, and I know Lehigh will be playing next Saturday for 2 ESPN Plus. If you don't have it, go get it. You can watch it. I'm looking forward to watching it. I sound very tired. Do you know my voice is probably a little hoarse from the basketball game last night? So, and I have a mask on, so that doesn't help. I probably am tired, so I'm going to be signing off. Thanks again, everybody. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you soon.